Hello again, all you wonderful people, and welcome back. Today we're going to continue our trip down to the southeast tip of Florida, exploring two cities in particular, Miami and Hollywood, Florida. Now this is going to be part 3 in this 4-part series of our Miami and area explorations. And today, of course, we're going to be checking out a few different places. One chance we're going to check is we're going to take a look at a kind of a food stop to kind of check out a really good hamburger place in Hollywood. But the main focus is going to be on some abandoned locations, which I always enjoy checking out. Or at least to the extent that I can. I didn't have a whole lot of luck this time in really getting to scour the places that I'd want to, but I got to see some exterior locales and learn a little bit of the history of some of the places as well. So let's go ahead and take a look in Miami. We'll wander around a little bit and see what turns up. Let's go check it out. Road trip day 2 back to Miami. A couple other cities that we're going to check out as well before we start heading home. So let's see what the day brings. Off we go. Well, good morning, Peacock.
Pedestrians have the right of way.
That's right.
Come on, buddy.
He's going to take his time to cross the street. Nope, he needs to do something very important. Oh, no, there he goes.
Do, 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 do.
Look at that strut. Do, do, do. No? Trust here. See, they're yummy. They're yummy. There you go. There you go. All right. You have a good day. Enjoy those. Yummy, yummy. Bye. Is this one of those drive-through safaris?
It feels like it. Hi. Want some nuts?
There you go. Get them from the other side. I'm in the passenger seat, so you can only see it over here. There you go.
I'm gonna swing the door open, buddy, okay?
It's a sandhill crane.
You're fine. I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want to see you better. Hi. Where are you? Uh-oh. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. I don't want to.
Oh, here come the ibises, too.
Ibises, we've seen you all the time.
Yeah, we have them in our front yard.
Oh my goodness.
Sandhill cranes, not so much. Very pretty.
You're so pretty. I hope you enjoy. Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm currently in the beautiful and majestic Crandon Park with, as you can see, a very large peacock population. Hi guys. Good morning. Hi, good morning. Hi buddy. Hi peacocks. Look at them all. They're so beautiful. Hi guys. And you see some of the females over here too, the peahens, the ones with the more less extravagant colors. Just as beautiful though. Now I'm here, currently in search of the ruins of the old Crandon Park Zoo. If I manage to track them down, and I say manage to track them down because I only have a very limited time here right now, I'll go into more in depth as to why it's the old Crandon Zoo and not the current one. Hi guys, good morning. Hi, beautiful. Look at these guys. Wow. They're beautiful. Oh, he's on the run. I'm not gonna get too close. I'm not sure what species these are. Maybe a type of iguana? They're cool looking though. Here he goes. You hear him rustling all in the trees there. Interesting. Definitely enjoying being out here because this is something I haven't gotten to do for a while. Kind of go back to the roots of the channel. Do some like nature exploration and some public parks. I've been in the cities for a while doing a lot of different seasonal events. Like for the Halloween haunts and Christmas stuff and theme parks. And yeah, that's all going to continue, but it's always nice to get back out into nature and to look around a bit. And if I'm in a city I've never been before, why not take the opportunity and look around a bit? Crocodiles in the area. Interesting. Not alligators, but crocodiles. Let's keep looking around a little bit more. I believe these guys might be whistler ducks. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% certain of the species, but look at that beautiful brown patch around their eyes. They're very interesting looking. I hear ya. I hear ya. You just carry on your day, okay? I'm gonna move on. Bye, guys. Now, Crandon Park, of course, was, as I mentioned, host to the old Crandon Zoo. A lot of the structures of the old zoo have just been kind of repurposed into some general local seating areas and such. Since, as you can see also in the distance, that yellow archway back there, things like that. I say in the distance because, as I mentioned, I don't have much time, so I'm not going to circle back around this pond over here to see it up close. But the Crandon Park Zoo did start a long time ago with just a few animals, and by a few animals I mean a couple monkeys, 2 bears, and a goat. So bare bones basics. But I'm sure the people here at the time, I believe the 1920s, were fascinated to see any types of animals out here in the zoo. Unfortunately, the zoo came under fire due to some alleged animal malpractice and less than stellar accommodations. Now, unfortunately, Hurricane Betsy struck this area and killed a large swath of animals after the zoo began to grow. And by a large swath of animals, I mean around 250 drowned in their pens or just died from the trauma of the storm, which was horrible. I'm gonna pause here because there's a group of bikers up ahead. I don't want to disturb them. But after that, the city moved the remaining animals from this area, which is out in Biscayne Key, which is kind of out in the Gulf near the Atlantic Ocean, and moved them further inland to inland Miami, to what is now known as Zoo Miami, which is where the main zoo is today. And the remnants, the structures that still remain of the old zoo, comprise much of Crandon Park. And the wild peacock habitat, or wild peacock population, I believe, extends from animals extending from the lineage of the old zoo. So even though the zoo is gone and animals suffered horribly there, at least we have lots of free roaming birds out here to delight us and to go about their day in their natural habitats, while we jog, bike, run, or just stroll about and take in the natural beauty of what remains of something that was born from tragedy, now birthed into something more naturalistic and beautiful. And before we leave Crandon Park, here's just a quick recap of some of the creatures that they have out here. Some that we did see. Oh, it looks like those might have just been iguanas, the ones we saw running around earlier. Here we go. So I thought they were whistler ducks. Those were Egyptian geese. Very beautiful. Interesting. Here we go. Here we go right here. Old remnants of animal enclosures from the past. Interesting. So it looks like, as you can see here on the map, I am here, and I went around the exterior. Where's my finger? There it is. I went around the exterior of this pond here, not much further, so I could have gone a lot deeper and seen more, but unfortunately, as I said, we don't have much time. We've got more cities to visit. Got to be home by tonight, so we just did a very quick tour of the duck lake, and I did pass by the camel enclosure and some other areas as well. The flight cage, I saw that too. That was that archway, I believe, which led to where that used to be. But it's interesting that they show here that you could still see the areas that remained. See, there's that archway that we saw earlier, if you could see it past the glare. It used to be an animal enclosure for the monkeys, the gins. Very interesting. One more visitor before we leave. You be careful in this parking lot, pal, okay?
He's like, I live here, I know what I'm doing.
Looks rather ominous, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Into the Miami Seaside Stadium. Let's go a little bit closer. Miami Marine Stadium, restricted area, no trespassing, which of course means I'd have to hop over this fence if I wanted to go a little further in, which I don't know if I want to do today, unfortunately. Let's see through here. There, it was the Marine Stadium, established 1963. In case that urban art didn't quite inform you, that's when the stadium was built, originally designed for spectacle of powerboat racing on the bay here. Again, as with much in this area of Miami, It was natural disasters that caused the decline. In this case, Hurricane Andrew, causing extensive damage to the stadium, which led to its abandonment and closure in 1992. Now all that remains is this empty husk, which is a haven for urbexers, as you can see from the art back there, and old seahorse remains apparently as well. Let's look around the perimeter and see what we can see outside of the exterior of the fencing. More of the exterior of the Miami Marine Stadium. Let's see. The artwork goes far deep, and look at this one up here. Young Thundercat, it looks like, is the name of the artist who did that Iron Man painting up there, which is really cool. Like that. So very, very obvious that we have people finding their way in, and by finding their way in, I mean either just crawling under the gap in the fence or simply hopping over the top since there's no razor wire. Again, something I could probably easily pull off, but I don't necessarily want to risk it because I don't know how heavily this place is monitored, and I don't want my first trip to Miami ending up with me in the county jail.
I can imagine there's good skateboarding here too.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, look at this ramp. Lots of broken plaster and concrete though, so you gotta be careful going up there, of course. Just peeking through the fence here. What is that? A little penguin. Workhorse? Yeah, whoever painted that up there has to be a workhorse because you have to be able to reach that angle. It's pretty cool. Focus. Focus. There we go. The heralds of decay. The turkey vulture. Here he comes. Or turkey vultures. Be it biological decay or urban decay, they are here to stake their claim. That's beautiful. Look at that. It's amazing. See, right here is the main entry gates. Locked up with a nice shiny new padlock, which leads me to believe that it's actually recently monitored if the padlock's looking fresh like that. I'm gonna hang out inside here, but if you get caught by cops or by security, you're gonna be keeping it real saucy. I love this right here. Let me get a little closer. This represents the rebirth of an abandoned building. The artists kept it alive. They sure did, because this place, abandoned and condemned, might be due for the wrecking ball, you never know, but the contingents of street artists that staked their claim to this kept it one of a kind and something of a local landmark, absolutely. Beautiful. See right there. Right there, there's a gap. The fence is perfectly open. I could walk right in there. And I did. The reason why I'm not in there right now and showing you footage from within is because there is a sentinel right nearby us. And by that I mean someone hanging out in a perfectly plain silver Acura who is content to honk the horn at anybody they see approaching this building. Could they be a plainclothes security guard or just a watchdog who doesn't want anybody stepping foot inside? I do not know, but they honked at me, jumped out of their car, and waved at me and said something too, so I'm not gonna risk it. That's a shame because it's so accessible. Oh well. We've got the exterior shots.
Amazing. It's like a different city today.
Pretty unique place, very unique decor. This is Le Tub. That was 1975. Check it out. Toiletries. Get it? Toiletries?
Oh no.
Look at that beast of a burger.
Yep.
You gotta eat it. You gonna eat it all by yourself? No, we're
No.
gonna split.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice.
Let me get some of the fries that don't have as much salt.
Oh, beast.
That place will be 60 years old
Very nice.
in a couple of years.
We have found in the parking lot of Le Tub the northern curly-tailed lizard. Now look at his little curly tail. He's pretty cute. See how close you can get to him? You scare him. Oh, you scared him. There he goes.
It's hard on the knees when you're in your
Sorry. There he goes. He's scooting away. He's gonna go get a burger.
Let me love you.
Don't scare him. He's gonna go get a burger.
Oh, he got a bug.
There you go, Yummy. Bye. Alright guys, outro time for our Miami trip. One more video to go at a later date, but I do hope you enjoyed what we were able to see this time. You need to see it. Fortunately, I didn't really get to explore much of the abandoned locations because I didn't have a chance or the time to find the zoo ruins and the remains of the Bayside Aquarium, or excuse me, the stadium, Bearside Stadium. I didn't get a chance to check out because of that individual that was keeping a very close watch on me when I tried to enter. That's okay. I'd rather make videos for you guys from here by this beautiful lake instead of inside a jail cell for trespassing, so there's that. Capping off today with, of course, another awesomely awful joke. Roll the title card. And today's awesomely awful joke comes to us from our friends at Countdown HHN, which is a social channel that I highly recommend following for all news and updates on Halloween Horror Nights, counting down to the big day next autumn 2024. Looking forward to it. But here's the joke. What did one dinner plate say to the other? Dinner's on me. Bad joke, and I give it a chef's kiss for how awful and awesome it is. So thank you very much, Countdown HHN, and thank you all very much for joining on another exciting exploration adventure. Till next time, there's still a lot more to see, and I hope you guys will continue to join me on the journey. I'll see you then. Bye guys.